Hi students. So we were studying about microorganisms and we have discussed about the uses of microorganisms and the harmful effects of microorganisms. And in last class we studied how we can preserve our food items also. And when we were discussing about the uses of microorganisms, we studied that some bacteria help to fix the atmospheric nitrogen. So today we can study about nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle. Okay, so we know that nitrogen gas makes up about 78% of our atmosphere. That means major constituent of air is nitrogen. Now we can look how the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere is kept constant. We know that it is 78%, but we are using it and also it is kept constant. So how the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere is kept constant, so that we can learn now. So nitrogen is one of the essential constituents of all living things because it is a part of many molecules essential to life like proteins, nucleic acids. Nucleic acid means RNA, DNA and all. Then chlorophyll, and it is also a major constituent of some vitamins also. So proteins, nucleic acid, chlorophyll, vitamins, all these contain nitrogen. But we know that even if it is present in a major amount of gas in air is nitrogen, then also we cannot absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. Plants also cannot absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So how then we get this nitrogen? We have studied that some bacteria called rhizobium, blue-green algae and all, they can fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into usable compounds of nitrogen. So these bacteria or those bacteria that can fix nitrogen are called nitrogen fixing bacteria. So the bacteria, those who can fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere, they are called nitrifying bacteria or nitrogen fixing bacteria. So they are called nitrifying bacteria or nitrogen fixing bacteria. And these nitrogen fixing bacteria may be free living, or we can see they are associated with some leguminous plants. Leguminous plants means generally the plants which give us pulses, peas, beans and all. So that plants that give us pulses are called leguminous plants. And these bacteria, nitrogen fixing bacteria, live in association with the leguminous plants. They are found in the roots of these leguminous plants in special structures called root nodules. So they are found in the root nodules. So the bacteria that are living in the root nodules of leguminous plants, they will convert the atmospheric nitrogen into usable compounds and it can be utilized by the plants. Then the plants will use this nitrogen for the synthesis of plant proteins and other compounds. Then the animals, those who feed these plants, they will get these proteins and other nitrogen compounds from the plants. Then other than this nitrifying bacteria, the only other manner in which the nitrogen molecule is converted to usable compounds is by a physical process, that is during lightning. Okay, so nitrifying bacteria can fix atmospheric nitrogen. So due to the action of nitrifying bacteria, atmospheric nitrogen enter into the body of plants and animals. And which is the other way through which atmospheric nitrogen enter into the body of plants and animals? That is during lightning. So what happens? During lightning, the high temperature and pressure, lightning. So high temperature is there, pressure is there. So due to that, high temperature and pressure created in the air will convert the nitrogen in the air into oxides of nitrogen. And these oxides dissolve in water. There will be rain also during lightning. So this lightning, that high temperature and pressure will, when lightning comes, that high temperature and pressure will convert the nitrogen in the air into oxides of nitrogen, and these oxides will dissolve in the rainwater, and it dissolves and changes into nitric and nitrous acids. So the nitrogen will change into nitric and nitrous acids, and they will mix with water and fall on the land along with the rain, and from the fall on the land. So from the soil, these are utilized by the plants and animals. Okay, so which are the two processes through which nitrogen enters into the body of plants and animals? One is by the action of nitrifying bacteria, and the other way is through the process of lightning. Okay, so we are taking in nitrogen from the air through these two processes. Then we are using it. Then how the amount of nitrogen is kept constant? We are taking it through these two processes, but the amount is always almost 78% of the atmosphere. So how it is kept constant? So to keep the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere constant, the amount of nitrogen that is taken into the body of plants and animals should go back into the atmosphere itself. Then only the amount of nitrogen will be kept constant. So how this nitrogen, that is nitrogenous compounds taken into the body of plants and animals, goes back into the atmosphere again. So when these plants and animals die, some bacteria and fungi that is present in the soil convert the nitrogenous waste in the body of plants and animals into nitrogenous compounds. So when the plants and animals die, you know that will decompose, decay and mix with soil. And in the soil there are some bacteria and fungi, and they will convert the nitrogenous waste that is present in the body of these plants and animals into nitrogenous compounds. So when these plants and animals die, the decomposers, that is certain bacteria or fungus that is present in the soil, they will break down the protein in dead organism and in animal waste and release some ammonium ions. And this ammonium ions can be converted into other nitrogen compounds, and this can be used by the plants again. So what happens when plants and animals die? Some of the nitrogenous waste or compounds present in their body is converted into, or the proteins that is present in their body is broken down and released into ammonium ions, and that will change into some nitrogen compounds which can be used by plants again. So plants will use again. But there are some other bacteria called denitrifying bacteria. So these bacteria are called nitrifying bacteria, and there are some other bacteria called denitrifying bacteria. So nitrifying bacteria means they will convert atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. Then denitrifying bacteria means they will convert the usable compounds of nitrogen into atmospheric nitrogen. So what is the function of denitrifying bacteria? When these plants and animals die, some amount of nitrogenous waste in these dead bodies are converted into nitrogen gas by these denitrifying bacteria. So what is the function of denitrifying bacteria? Denitrifying bacteria converts some part of the nitrogenous compounds that is present in the when the plants and animals die, present in their body, that is converted into nitrogen gas. So what happened to the nitrogen gas? Nitrogen gas will go into the atmosphere again. Okay, so nitrogen gas goes back into the atmosphere also. Is it clear? So now it is a cycle. It is going into the atmosphere, coming back from the atmosphere, again going. First, from the atmosphere. What happens? First, from the atmosphere, atmospheric nitrogen enters into the body of plants and animals by the action of which bacteria? Nitrifying bacteria, and also by the process of lightning. Okay, so from the atmosphere, the atmospheric nitrogen is converted into usable compounds that can be absorbed by plants and animals by the action of nitrifying bacteria and through the process of lightning. It enters, it reaches the soil, and from soil plants absorb it, and from plants animals also get the nitrogen. Then what happens when these plants and animals die? Some amount of it is some amount of it due to the action of decomposers is changed into usable forms and again used by the plants itself. But major amount, what happens? Major amount of it is converted into atmospheric nitrogen itself. How? Due to the action of denitrifying bacteria. Okay, so here due to the action of nitrifying bacteria, nitrogen from atmosphere enters into the body of plants and animals. When these plants and animals die, some amount is changed into usable form by decomposers. Major amount of the nitrogen compounds that is present in the soil when the plants and animals die. What happens? Denitrifying bacteria will act on that nitrogen compounds present in their bodies. Will change into what? They will convert it back into atmospheric nitrogen, and this nitrogen will go back into the atmosphere itself. So you can see again what happened, again enter into the body of plants, again go back into the atmosphere. So now we can see a cycle here. So we call it as nitrogen cycle. Now you look at the diagram of this nitrogen cycle. So you should study this diagram of nitrogen cycle. So first step, what? First atmospheric nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. Then what happens? Due to lightning, lightning fixes nitrogen. So due to lightning, what happens? Nitrogen changes into oxides of nitrogen. It mixes with rainwater and fall down as nitric and nitrous acids and mix with soil. From soil, plants will take it into their body. From when animals eat plants, that will enter into the body of animals also. So atmospheric nitrogen, due to lightning, it changes into usable compounds, and compounds of nitrogen mix in the soil. And also by nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae, they will also fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Bacteria also will fix the atmospheric nitrogen, and this will mix in the soil. So due to the action of bacteria, nitrogen fixing bacteria, then lightning, both through these two processes, nitrogen enters into the soil. Then what happens? From the soil, plants will take this. So uptake by plants. Then next step, animals eat plants. Then what happens? When both these die, that will mix in the soil. And nitrogenous waste from excretion. When they excrete also, their waste materials also will have some nitrogen. So nitrogenous waste from excretion and from their dead bodies. That will, when they die, that will mix with the soil. Then what happens to that? In the soil, the denitrifying bacteria will turn compounds of nitrogen into gaseous nitrogen. So when it comes back into the soil, from the soil, the denitrifying bacteria will convert it into gaseous nitrogen, and that gaseous nitrogen again go back into the atmosphere. Again what happens? Again from the atmosphere, due to lightning and due to nitrogen fixers, it will come back into the soil. From soil it will take into the plants of body. From plants it will go into animals when they die, and due to their when they excrete also, it will come back into the soil. From soil again it is changed into atmospheric nitrogen by denitrifying bacteria. So the cycle is repeating always. So what happens? The amount that is taken from the atmosphere is given back into the atmosphere also. So the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere is almost kept constant. Okay, clear now? So our second lesson, microorganisms, friend and foe, that's over. So we were studying about microorganisms, then we discussed about the groups of microorganisms, which are the groups bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. And then we discussed about viruses also. Then what we study? We study about the uses of microorganisms. We saw that they are used for making curd, bread, wine, food items, so many food items. Then we study they are used for preparing antibiotics, vaccines. We study about the importance of vaccination. Then we study they help to increase the fertility of soil, they help to keep the environment clean and all. After that we discussed about the diseases that are caused by microorganisms. We study disease causing microorganisms in humans, disease causing microorganisms in animals, and disease causing microorganisms in plants. Then we study about food poisoning, and we learn how to preserve the food items also. And last, now we study about nitrogen cycle also. Clear now? Okay.